Hello everyone, my name is Sinh. Today I'm glad to tell you about short thoughts on request. Number 1. The speaker announced Nestor was graduate, and then she reminded all passengers to remain seated, not stand up until the train had come a complete stop or the train station. And then she suggested checking around the seats to make sure that left nothing behind. Finally, she thanked for taking the commuter rail service. 2. First, the speaker introduced the theater, and then he announced that that night's performance was the opening show about 25th season, and then he requested to turn off all the cell phones, pagers, recording devices before the show began, and the audience couldn't use the camera, including video camera and digital camera, while the actors were on the stage. Finally, he said, if the audience would like to have information on the upcoming show, let's stick in the lobby. Number 3. First, the speaker introduced voicemail, and then he said he was either away from his desk or out of the office, so the customers would like to make an appointment. Press 1 to speak with his assistant, or wait for the beep and leave a message. Finally, he said he would return the call as soon as possible. 4. First, the speaker announced that the flight fitting was ready for boarding them, so all passengers need to line up at the rail gate or had a boarding pass ready to show to the flight attendant. And if the passengers were traveling with small children or needed special assistance, boarding plan let them know. And then she reminded if the carry-on bags were large, they must be asked to check them. Finally, she said there was no smoking on the flight. Number 5. First, the speaker announced the traffic accident downtown was causing major delays on several main roads, so he suggested the driver avoid North Side Street and use Constitution Avenue if they had to go downtown. However, he said if they used the Constitution Avenue, they may still experience some delays. Finally, officials expected the delays to last several hours. Number 6. First, the speaker thanked for calling her company, and then she said all of their lives was busy then, so if the customers would like to read a technical support, please hang up and dial another number. Or the customers would like to speak with the customer service representative, please stay on the line. Finally, she said the customer had to wait approximately 5 minutes because their calls will be answered in turn. Number 7. The speaker announced that the Springfield was struck by a hurricane the week before, so that left millions of dollars of property down in its wake, and thousands of people have been left homeless and living their shelters for several weeks. And then he said the city was seeking the donations of food and clothing for hurricane victims, so if you would like to help, please send the donations to the Springfield Rescue Committee. Number 8. First, the speaker introduced Mrs. Johnson, who has joined the staff as the news manager's assistant, and then she asked all staff members to help her to learn office routines during first few days. Then she thought all staff members were ready to help Mrs. Johnson feel welcome to the office. Finally, the speaker thanked for their cooperation in that matter. Number 9. First, the speaker got attention from staff members, and then he announced the fire alarm was being tested that morning, so staff members prepared. The alarm went off several times in the course of the morning, and then he suggested when they heard the alarm, remain calm and continue with usual routine. No need to leave the office and not to use the elevator. Finally, he thanked for the patience. Number 10. First, the speaker asked the driver of the white car that was parked near the back entrance would we please move the car, because the parking area was for the delivery vehicles only, so the driver was parked illegally. And then he suggested move the car or the car will be ticketed and towed. Finally, he recommended the driver could park in the visitor parking area that was located near the front of the building. Thanks for listening.